Good morning, pandas. 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 Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, pandas. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining, everybody. Make sure you scalp that like button. Also, make sure you guys drop a GM in the chat. Bray, good morning. Bray's a first like. Appreciate it. Turtles, good morning. Second like. Let's go, baby. Mr. Bobo. Bray, who's ready to blow their accounts today in the chop? Today is FOMC, so we may get some chop until FOMC does hit. It could be very choppy. Remember, FOMC is at 2 p.m. with Fed funds rate. Mike Richardson, good morning from Charlotte. SW Blaze, good morning, Chicago. Charles Wilson, great pre-market talk. If you guys don't know, we are in a pre-market show before this, going over all my account balances, and also just a time where the pandas or the members can really ask questions and just have a little deeper, more personal talk. What can I say? Brad, how do I get access? Just become a panda through YouTube. Become a member. We got Big Mama about to trigger here. Brace has been watching you for about a year now since I first started with paper trading. Let's go, baby. Hey, how's your journey going? Did you switch to Apex yet? Are you still paper trading? Big Mama. Big Mama is a daily chart setup that we try to scalp. This will be my last reminder to do the poll. Bryce says, I'm in the process of getting an Apex funded. Currently trading with a cash account on EMINIs. Ooh, thoughts and prayers to you. Hope that goes well. Seriously. I mean, the worst part is that you lose all your own money. Whew. Like, why? Just if you're gonna risk it, I would say just yeah, definitely Apex. So Bray's in the process of getting Apex funded. All right. It's just scary. It's up to you, though. You know, it's up to you. And do we have to update if we don't have PAs? I would just update just so you don't forget later in the future. It's just good to have all the information accurate, so there's nothing that will stop you when you do get paid out. But I mean, if you're like really far away from it, you just don't think you're ever need to do it, then I mean, it's up to you. But Taro says, "Did you see my message about training?" I did see it. It's no comment. Just no comment. I don't talk about the forbidden jitsu. I don't do it. The forbidden technique. I don't have any comments on it. I just can't. Sooner Price says, Panda, do you use Patson 2K tick chart and Albrook's in 5 minutes? That is a good way to put it. That's pretty much what I do. Always have the 5-minute chart up and the 2000 tick chart up. Good morning, pandas. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. Today is FOMC day, so it's gonna be real slow. Real slow. Something happened to my... okay. Alright. That was weird. Reloaded my historical. We got Big Mama setting up here. Market's about to open 7 minutes. Let's look at the daily chart real quick, pandas. Daily chart. I mean... what a candle. It pushes down and see what happens. Pushes back up. Curious to see what happens here. I still feel like it's bearish, but we'll see. With a big wick like this, who knows? 5-minute chart. Just a huge move down. Consolidated, and finally when it gets above the 20 MA, just pushes up non-stop. 10,000 tick chart. We are very overextended, seems like. Could be a measure move of some sort. It's a big measure move if we do get this, though. Quite a large measure move. We're almost there. The measure move. 2000 tick chart. See if we can capture some of this upwards movement here. This uptrend. The market likes to move in twos, so typically when I see two legs, I'm a little more hesitant to continue the trend, but we'll see. Turtles, can I ask? News is at 2 Eastern time, so if it's 7:30 for me right now, when market opens, that means news is going to be at 12 for me. Yeah. Yep, you're 2 hours behind, so... is it 2 hours behind or 2 hours ahead? I don't know. By the way, if you want to know what time it is on Eastern time, just look in the bottom right of your screen, and I have the clock there for you guys. That was by you know, it was highly requested feature I add to the screen, and I just needed a good place to put it. It's just snuggled right in the bottom right of that chart. It's tucked away right there, just for you guys. Texas sucks for that reason. Actually, I wouldn't mind trading Mountain Time. I think Mountain Time is nice because you can get 2 hours of trading in before your day starts. You know, most people's day start around 9:30, so it's like yeah, I tried to make the main event on the stream the chart itself. So you can see everything else is kind of like secondary. Obviously, count balances are important, I think, so I dedicate a small portion of the screen to it on the top left, and you can see that you know, actually I put a little box around it so it looks a little nicer, a little cleaner. But you know, the HUD on the bottom, try to keep that simple as possible, just with vital information, and everything else is just try to keep it clean as possible. All right, let's see what we got here. Just watching. Notice, Pandas, top left of your screen. I still am waiting for my evals to turn to PAs. I passed the evals a while back, and guess what, Pandas? News at 2 p.m. I mean, if you want to pass your accounts, today is a day. Truly, today is a day to do it. And I think, you know, I think it's going to be a big move at 2 p.m. But who knows, Pandas? Nothing is guaranteed in trading. That's the thing about trading. Nothing's seriously guaranteed. So, what happens is, who knows? Who truly knows? Raw Freeze, what is the reason for such a delay? It's because, yeah, 7 trading days. So this Thursday will be the 7th day. So on Friday we'll be trading PA. So just one more day of sim trading, and that's it. Then we'll start making some real money here. Trust me, I am excited as you guys. Raw free sim trading doesn't count as trading days. Are you trading MES? Yeah. Yep. Sim is just for trading on stream for you guys. I mean, on sim, I'm still on stream. I'm still trading as I normally trade. It's just I have the freedom to trade like 4 contracts because, that's the amount of contracts I would like to trade if I could on one single account. But because I'm trading on across 4 accounts, I trade only 1 contract across them. But since this is only 1 account on sim, I'm trading 4 contracts. But otherwise, I'll be trading 1 contract across 4 accounts. So this is why I'm trading with 4 contracts. Hope that makes sense. So everything I'm doing here is not far-fetched. Like yesterday I made $3,000. Well, that's actually in line with, you know, how typically I would trade. It should be spread across 4 accounts instead of just 1. Market's about to open 10 seconds. Remember, today is FOMC Wednesday, so there could be some chop until then. Do you pay for the data for every account? Yes, so the fee that you pay for one account, you pay for every account. Decent push down. We're far away from Big Mama now, which is fine. 5-minute chart has all these gaps. You would like the gaps to fill before any move. You can see that there is a gap here that was filled with this gap. So it's just this land of the gaps. Also way up here, there's a big gap on the 5-minute chart. Why do I have gaps on my 5-minute chart and you don't? It's because I have regular trading hours only on the 5-minute chart. The reason being is because the Globex session, the 5-minute chart is just not tradable. The price action is unreliable. The volume is just not high enough. Okay, just pushing down. 5-minute looks like it wants to fill a gap, but who knows? Who knows? Essentially, it's an A top here. Today will be the last time I remind you guys to update your payment method on Apex. 46% of you guys still have not done it. I would highly recommend to do it right now if you haven't. And 27% of you guys have real smooth brains not using Apex. I would recommend to stop having a smooth brain and get on the Apex train. Is that only for if you're getting payouts? It is, but it's good to have updated information. Regardless. So you don't run into issues. Let's say you get payouts and you just forget. Like, oh, I needed to have updated my my payment methods and I didn't. And I'm wondering why I'm not getting my payouts. How do you do it? Just go to your profile, your account, and go to payment methods, and then fill it out. It's just ACH information. If you're a U.S. citizen, it's ACH. If you're not a U.S. citizen, then it's gonna be Wise. You have to sign up with Wise. Second entry short pandas right here. I mean, it's a good looking second short. You're thinking a new low being created here, but also technically this is a first break of trend, looking for a new high. Or it could be break a trend to new high here. That's weird though. It's weird looking. Second entry short. The first one's always tricky. Such a strong push down. You're thinking new low being created. If we have a really good signal bar here, I may be tempted to go short, but it would have to be very enticing. Nice signal bar, not too much risk. I'd consider it. Just because this is such a strong push down. You can also see it like an undershoot to an overshoot. I feel like this is sus. I feel this is sus, pandas. It looks so good though. I mean, that is like a picture perfect second entry short in terms of setup. If we get a good signal bar here, that is a nice looking second entry short. I may just have to do it just for the fact that it's such a nice looking second entry short. All right, okay. You win. Even if you trap me, take my money. It's just, I knew it was sus. I knew it. I knew it was sus. I knew it was sus, pandas. I knew it. Undershoot to overshoot. I knew it. I knew it, pandas. I knew it. I knew that was gonna be sus. I said it, and now I got stopped out because I didn't go with my intuitions. Takes me out to the tick. Regardless, there's no other way to handle that. I mean, the signal bar looked. I just said if it's a good signal bar coming, I'll take it, and it gave it to me. So I just, this is strong enough push down. You're thinking maybe make a new low, but I was thinking the undershoot here. It just seemed a little bit too much, and it felt like it might try to do the overshoot, which it did already, but felt like the overshoot could extend here. Failed trap here. Whoo! I may take the failed trap. Do not copy my trades, pandas. Jeez Louise. The signal bar ugly. Skip it. I'm down. I'm down. Just skip. Crazy. I knew it, pandas. I knew it was sus. Yet I still took it because the signal bar looked so good and the risk was very small. It had everything in it. Small risk, good signal bar, good looking two-legged pullback coming off the 20 MA. And I just said, you know what? Even if I lose this, it's not the worst. It's not the worst setup. It felt sus because this undershoot here, this big move down kind of made me feel it made it feel sus. Today is FOMC at 2 p.m. Please be aware of that. Please be aware. 2 p.m. Couple things you need to know. That means that the price action before then could be very choppy. So be on the lookout for that. And if you're trading around that time, just know that if the FOMC happens in your middle of a trade, you're unaware, you're gonna have a heart attack because you're gonna see a move so strong. You're gonna wonder, what is it? The end of the world? What happened? Did U.S. declare war against Russia or something? It's just you're gonna see it's gonna be such a big move. But most likely interest rates will stay still. They're not gonna raise interest rates. They're probably gonna talk about raising interest rates next time, I think, but we'll see. So I have seen it where the FOMC itself, like the statement at 2 p.m. If you guys don't know, FOMC basically is Jerome Powell speaking, right? It's the Fed. He's the head of the Fed, and he's gonna, they put a statement out at 2 o'clock, and in that statement they basically go over all their sentiments and why they do what they do, what they think the economy is gonna do, how they think the health of the economy is. Everything's wrapped in that statement. But there is also a press conference. So all that happens, right? They make that statement behind closed doors amongst themselves with FOMC members. They do that. And then at 2 p.m. they release their statements. So all that happens beforehand. But at 2:30, there is a press conference where Jerome Powell actually speaks. And then he gives a statement, and that also gives reporters a chance to ask him questions. So that's how FOMC Wednesdays usually are. And when you kind of sometimes get more information during the press conference, because you can see Jerome Powell's nonverbal communication. You can see his tone. You can see his facial expressions. You can hear his intonations when he speaks, and you kind of get a better sense. And he's a little more candid, to be honest, because when they go to the Q&A, he doesn't technically have it all scripted. They might have it scripted, but he definitely has canned messages. But sometimes you can tell he goes a little off script, and he kind of is a little more candid sometimes. So you get a better feel of the economy, or what the Fed really thinks of the economy in the press conference. So sometimes, pandas, the market moves more during the press conference than the actual statement being released. especially if when the statement being released, what happens when the statement is released is basically what has been was basically been not scripted, telegraphed this entire time. Usually they give a lot of ideas or hints of what they're going to do, and right now all the hints are pointing to the fact that they're not going to raise. And plus, the reason why I think the market's going to move a lot is because at 2 p.m. rather than 2:30 during the press conference is because there's also a Fed funds rate being released at 2 p.m. So those are my reasons why I think at 2 o'clock you can enter a trade to make or break your account. Now that's just, I have all the same information as you do. I don't know anything special, but for me, I feel like the chances are high that 2 o'clock the market will move very strong one direction. Probably enough to pass any account, even a 300K account. If you guys don't know, I know most of you guys trade 50K accounts. And at the 50K account level, basically you need to trade max contracts, and the market needs to move at least 6 points in your way, in your favor. And if it moves 6 points, then you pass your evals. That's it. Simple as that. It moves more than 6 points, really. So they have AI reading his facial expression. It's not AI. It's just I. It's just intelligence. RI, real intelligence. Charles Wilson has it right. You should put it at 6.25 because of commissions. YouTube says, what do you recommend in terms of stop loss? Is just, it doesn't matter. You just make it as wide as possible. The idea is you just, it's a coin flip essentially. So you don't mind if it, unless you want to salvage it somehow, like, oh, I think it's going the wrong way, you will somehow salvage it, you can put a stop loss. But I pretty much just let the trade die. Either you make or break. That's why I call it make or break. Either makes it or breaks it. Got an L4 setup, super small pullback. We're getting classic standard FOMC price action, pre-FOMC price action, just absolutely choppy, very slow, and basically no setups for us. L4 setting up here though. I'm very curious to see what Jerome Powell's going to say in the press conference because I want to know if he's going to raise interest rates. Interest rates affect everything. It's actually shocking how quote-unquote resilient the economy has been even with the interest rates going up. Basically what I'm saying is this. How in the world are house prices still going up even though interest rates are at like 8-9% right now on mortgage rates? How in the world how are people buying homes? I don't understand. I understand that maybe it's just not enough supply, but still, the interest rates going up that high is like, it's a little bit shocking to me. Like, inflation is still going up. That's when I say like quote unquote resilient economy, I mean like inflation is still going up. That means people are still willing to pay a lot of money for just essentials like food and clothes. The inflation is still on there, and people are willing to pay for it. People are still able to pay for it. Like if the economy, what the Fed, let me figure out how to word this. If the Fed is successful in accomplishing their goal by raising interest rates, which is to essentially cause a mini recession, right? They want to depress they want to disinflate the economy. By doing, the only way to do that is by actually hurting the economy, right? People have less money, so people are less willing to spend money, and the prices inevitably start to go down because, as natural economy works, stores, businesses, they need to sell their products and their services. So if they can't do that, the prices, then they're going to lower the prices. So more people do it. They have to make money somehow. So their margin's probably going to shrink, but at the same time, what happens is that the inflation should go down. But inflation is still going up. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know how people are doing it. How are you not living paycheck to paycheck? I do not understand how people today are not living paycheck to paycheck. How are you saving money? And on top of that, how are you saving enough money to buy a house? Like, why are why are house prices still nearing all-time highs? It is just crazy. It's insane. Even though no one's selling, but no one's buying. So essentially, that's, um, the supply it will keep going up, but doesn't make sense why home prices are not really going down. They should be going down. Seriously, how, if you're middle class citizen, how are you not living paycheck to paycheck? What are you doing? What is your secret? Seriously, it's just there is something you know that we do not know. The middle class can't even survive. Like, they can't. It's crazy. It's insane to me. We have an apex system, exactly. And that is why we have BBM80. If you're struggling to live paycheck to paycheck, you need a side hustle. And the side hustle that we do here is trading futures using Apex risk-free. That is the only way to survive in this world, in today's economy. Two-income households are doing fine. I think they're just staying afloat. I don't know what they're doing. I guess they're doing fine. They're not doing well. I guess they're doing okay. I wouldn't say okay. Is okay and fine the same thing? I think they're just doing okay. Look at say, hey, I'm retired. Nice. I mean, even if you're tired, it's like all that retirement savings is just gets less and less value, less and less valuable. About to get Big Mama triggering here. Just insane. I mean, sorry for the rant, but that's crazy. It's just crazy. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Notice today is FOMC, and hey, I mean, we could throw a whiskey challenge up there. Should we? Because I don't think the market's going to do anything today. I mean, look at this thing. It's dead. It's absolutely just dead. Whiskey challenge, shall we? What should a whiskey challenge be at? 150? 150 likes. Whiskey challenge. I think we can do that. Let's try. Even though there's no setups, this is the best setup for today. You guys can all do your part. 150 likes, yours truly will open a bottle of whiskey, sip on it, and celebrate with you guys. Let's get the 150 likes. It's the least we can do today. I mean, look at this market. Look at the first trade I enter, I just lose money. I knew it was sus. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Johnny Walker blue with proof. Johnny Walker is it's nothing. It's just it's nothing. So many better bourbons. Or sorry, scotches and whiskeys. Johnny Walker's nice, but I do have a bottle of Johnny Walker.
10,000.
But I think there's so many other better ones. Blanton's good. That's a bourbon. I do have Blanton's. Looking for a fail second entry long here, if we can get one. Basically, because we had a break a trend new high, so I'm looking for a reversal back into trading range, bottom trading range. That's what I'm looking for here. Let's see if we get a fail second entry long here.
Five-minute trap.
Second entry long does trigger. The reason why I'm not entering is because we got break a trend new high, so I'm just I'd rather trade the trap here, coming back to the bottom of the trading range here. Plus knowing that today is probably a tricky day today. Who knows? Who knows what will happen? Just setting it up. Yeah. Wow. 50 contracts just went through in like 1 second. Trap trade. Yeah, it just looks choppy, and to be honest, it's probably better just not trade at all in all of this. We're at 45 likes though. I mean, come on, Pan. If you could reach 150 likes, that is easy money. That is easy money. Tiptoe says, so I passed my eval. Congratulations.
10,000 tick trap.
How long did it take for you to see it in the payout after paying for the P account? I think you're a little bit confused. I think you might be a little bit confused. It seems like your question is implying that you get a payout the moment you pass your eval. It's called the eval because it's just an evaluation. So you first need to pass the eval. And then once they turn to PA account,
5-minute trap.
Once you get once you turn to PA account, then basically they give you a new account. You gotta start from scratch, and then whatever money you make then is money you can withdraw. So it just depends on how well you trade. Desto Art says, y'all remember about my $1.13 till drawdown and I had 1 day left? Yeah. Definitely remember that. I'm curious, what happened? Did you choose the right direction? I can't even take this trap anymore. It's above the 20 MA. Yikes. We had thoughts and prayers for you, Desto. Thoughts and prayers. Desto R says, turned out I passed because that day was the day I lost was my last day, so I didn't need to trade the next day. All right. Well, congratulations. You must have your PA accounts now. I'm glad that you didn't put a trade in then, because if you did and you busted your accounts, then you would have lost it. Always good skill to be able to count. If you can count up to 7, then you can count how many days you need to trade for evals. It's a good skill to have when it comes to trading, to be able to count. It's good news. Hey, that's the best news. What's better news is if you guys can get to 150 likes. By the way, if you want to know how many days you have on your account, you can go to your account itself on Apex and go to account summary. Then it'll tell you how many days you traded. Just be mindful that it doesn't settle until like the evening. So like let's say like you check it now and you see a 6. Well, today's actually day 7, right? If you see it, if you check it right now, it says 6. You check it now and it'll say day 6, but it's actually today's day 7 because it settles. So tonight it'll say day 7 and then all that's done. Panda says, used to have a subscriber named Jenny Hoyos that would come chat here with us. Well, her channel blew up. She has like 1.5 million subs now. Just thought that was neat. I remember that. No, I actually saw one of her videos blew up. And she wasn't really into trading per se. She was more into just finance YouTube, I guess. And her video that blew up was like how I make like a $1.15 meal at Chipotle or something. Okay, so that's what yeah. So that day on the account summary probably said 6. You probably thought you needed one more day, but that day that you're looking at it is actually the 7th day. So congratulations. Yeah, that's really cool. I know I saw Jenny Hoyas and I was like I was really happy. I was happy for her. She was like hustling. She like really wanted it bad. Like she wanted it bad. Owashi, good morning. Welcome, welcome. We got nothing here, pandas. Just watching this grind all day. FOMC. That's why we do Whiskey Wednesdays. 53 likes, pandas. I mean,
10,000 tick trap.
If we can't get to 150 likes, pandas, you guys should be embarrassed. Embarrassed of yourself. Habit Camper says, which whiskey you gonna drink? I could pull them out. Let me see. Let me see my collection here. I'll be back. All right.
5-minute trap.
I got Elijah Craig, John Bowman, Redwood Empire, Booker's, I do have Blue Label. Also, Yamazaki. A couple strong bull bars. That's probably the most action we've seen all day right here. That is the most action we've seen all day so far. She found her niche. Chipotle hacks. That's her niche. That's all you need is a niche, pandas. The thing is, it's like, I would hate to do what she does. Because even if I don't have 1 million subs, at least I'm doing what I love. You know, I'm doing what I just like to do. I just enjoy this. If people want to join and follow along for the ride, then great. You know, be part of the community, great. But like to search something that, you know, would blow up, I just feel like I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be interested enough. You know, like whatever you choose to do, like I think you personally just need to love it. And it's like the you know, the question that everyone asks, like, oh, what should I do for a living? Well, whatever you do for free, do that for a living. And it's kind of like that's what I'm living out right now. I will do this for free. Which I am doing for free, essentially. I am doing this for free. Would anyone recommend the market replay on this trade? Yeah, it's very good actually.
$10,000 tick trap.
It could be a little confusing, but because there's multiple data sets you can download. You can just do like the classical historical data and download that, the tick data. But if you really want accurate, like put your orders in, it actually keeps track of your orders in the books, like in the order flow, things like that, then you gotta do the market replay download. Come on, pandas. 59 likes. At least get halfway there. What is this, pandas? This is horrendous price action. Should I just buy at the bottom of this channel and see what happens? 1, 2, 3. Went for a 1-to-1 here. Trying to trade this channel. And I'm going to lose this trade. That's what you get for play dumb games, win dumb prizes. It's only one contract, whatever. That's what happens when you're bored and you're just watching the market. If I don't like the trade, I can come out break even. Dumb trade. Moving on. Microsoft. I have market replay data for 2.5 years. When I feel bad, I trade from 2 years ago and I feel better. I mean, honestly, 2 years ago, the market was so amazingly volatile and the moves are so nice. It's just so much price action. I loved it. Hugh says, car review channels are lucky. Dudes get to fly around the world and drive new cars and give their opinions on them. That does remind me. What do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of this article? There is actually a legit flying car out there now that the FAA, Federal Aviation Agency, has given approval to test on streets. What do you guys think about that? Would you buy a flying car? I think in the US, I think the top speed is like 25 miles per hour or something like that. Would you drive a flying car? Or would you fly a driving car? Would you fly a driving car? Or would you drive a flying car? Which one is it? It has parachutes. It will have parachutes.
Five-minute trap.
This trade would have actually worked out if I held it. Goodness, but that's scary. Micro triple bottom. Mr. Pushup says, I'm getting my pilot license anyway, so it makes sense. Whoa. Would you drive this flying car? Would you drive a flying car? It's basically I think basically the technology is like drone technology. The propellers. I've flown a driving car. Do not recommend. You've flown a... Do you fly a driving car or do you drive a flying car? Which one is it?
5-minute trap.
BPCF says, I will wait 5 years. Let the first 5 years of people beta test it on the streets. Let them risk their lives for me. I kind of agree with that. Amanda Martinez says, I'm waiting for jetpacks. I personally think more practical than a flying car would be like a flying motorcycle drone. I think they already have those, but it's like a drone. It's basically like a motorcycle, like kind of a chassis, but it has propellers, I guess, for like it has like drone propellers. Because the problem is that it needs to be able to drive first. I guess it won't be that big of a deal to drive. If you use top step, you sail. Apex traders are wondering, do you drive flying cars or do you fly driving cars? And top step people are wondering, do I sail it? Do I sail this car? Jetson one. I feel like, honestly, the drone technology is good, but I think you need some sort of like breakthrough in ionic thrust. I think with some ionic thrust, you can be able to create a true flying car. I just feel like, wind propulsion is just, I don't know if it's good enough. I don't know if it's good. I think you need some ionic thrust breakthroughs in order to really get some flying like machines. Because propellers are just so dangerous, right? Propellers, and they're so they're just so they're so big. They require so much space. With ionic propulsion, you can hopefully get the same thrust in a very small space. I mean, I guess you can use jet propellers or jet engines too. Jet engines are essentially, I think, just really efficient propellers, but really efficient propellers that also use like afterburners. Kyler says propellers are so 1908. Yeah, actually. I mean, if you think propellers are just, it's actually very, very basic. We do have FOMC today, so if you're wondering why the market's so slow, because the market's all waiting for one thing, 2 o'clock. And that's why I believe at 2 o'clock you can make or break your accounts. On Apex, the Tornado propeller, I've seen that. It's like a breakthrough in propeller technology, propeller shapes. MIT discovered a propeller that is more efficient just by changing the shape of it. They got rid of the edges, basically. There's no edges on the propeller, so it's more efficient. Every surface area is being used to propel whatever it's propelling. It's pretty cool. I'm just like amazing to think that you can actually, just by changing the shape of the propeller, you can gain more efficiency. Right? It's no extra cost, really. Big move down. Trading range indicator on 2000 tick chart has shown us this entire time we've been in a trading range. And so the trading range indicator is the key here. Just sell up here, buy down here. Looks like we may try to fill the gap on the 5-minute chart. It makes sense to try to do it, but we also have the 20 EMA could act as support here. So which one is it, pandas? Don't know. Don't know. bottom of the trading range. Maybe coming back to the top of the trading range. You would need like a higher low setup. Of course, the best setup is a failed second entry short in this area. $67 likes, pandas. I mean, I am disappointed in you guys. Can't even get to 100 likes. That is embarrassing. 150 likes? That is the easiest whiskey challenge known to mankind. I am just appalled. I should do a stream for every like. I stream for 1 minute. So that's every 60 likes, it'll be 1 hour. I should do that. Maybe I'll do that next week or something. You guys decide how long the stream is with your likes. And I end the stream. Like maybe I'll do like 30 minutes, like default. But after that, or maybe I'll do like 1 hour default. But after that, every like is 1 minute. I'll be interested to see how long the stream can go for. H4 setting up here. Second entry long, also on 10,000 tick chart setting up. I'm curious. I might go long here. I don't know. I mean, we're underneath the 28, but we're also in trading range, so 10,000 tick chart. You can see a second entry long forming here. A, B, C. I would like the H4 to set up here. H4 setting up here. Fail second entry short would be nice, but I don't think I'm going to get it here.
10,000 tick trap. $10,000 tick trap.
Fail second entry short. I'll be interested here. Especially coming after an H4 setup bottom of the trading range. Definitely not looking to go short here. And not looking to go short. Macro double bottom. All right, we might get our setup here. I don't know what's happening. Trading range, getting a trap at the bottom of the trading range. I first need a second entry to trigger. A, B, C. I first need this to trigger. Ah, it gives me micro double bottom instead, pandas. Do I take it? Do I take it on the micro double bottom? Is the FOMO strong enough for me to take? Kinda is. Kind of feel like it's worth taking this. Ooh, okay. Good thing I did it. I'll wait for it to get it. The actual setup here. Oh, there it is. Whoops. That is what I'm talking about, pandas. That is what I'm talking about. Trap, about to trigger. Oof. Gotta wait for the candle to finish. We're gonna scalp the first portion and then run the rest. Huh. Okay. It's not the best looking trap because you want the trap to actually trigger above the 20 MA. This is like right on the 20 MA. It's not the best looking trap. Right, it still feels bearish in a sense because the 20 EMA is pointing downwards. But the rules change. It's like quantum. It's like quantum physics. Classical physics does not work in the quantum world. Just like classical setups do not work in a trading range world. What am I talking about? Truly, what am I saying right now? Trap does trigger though. I was waiting for this setup for a long time. Bottom of trading range, come back to the top of a trading range. Getting that 1-to-1. The first portion. I really don't think the runner's gonna really go that far. Looking for a 1-to-1 on the core position. See if I can run the rest. Feels okay. I've been green this entire time. That's always a nice thing. So when your trade starts to go red is when you start getting nervous. Darn. Just confusing. I mean, honestly, should stay away from all of this price action because FOMC is at 2 o'clock. So really, it's going to be tricky until then, I think. After 2 o'clock, then, you know, it's probably going to be a lot better. We're entering the quantum world right now, known as
10,000 tick trap.
choppiness. As long as you're in a choppy market, you're in a quantum world where normal rules do not apply. Peter Joe, gotta go. Thanks for joining. Remember, today we have FOMC at 2 p.m. Please be aware of that. Please be aware. If you're leaving, you gotta head out. Just know that 2 p.m. today, if you're trading or in a trade, it's gonna be the wild, wild west. It's gonna be crazy. Could have came out break even right there. Not a bad idea to come out break even by now. Because my trade did reverse already on me. Let's go, baby. Telling you, we're in the quantum world right now. We're in the quantum world right now. The classic rules of trading do not apply. Oh, we're missing about one tick, and I feel like something crazy can happen. Why? Don't reverse on me, please. Please don't do it. Do not reverse on me. We're in a trading range here. Trading range indicator. On the 2000 tick chart. Let's go, baby. Was not nervous for 1 second. Easiest trade of my life. Oh my goodness. So easy. Trading is so easy. Like, if it's not this easy for you, I don't even know what to say. Goodness, it's so easy. It's so simple. You just buy. You buy the bottom of trading range, sell the top. So easy. I'm just kidding, of course. I was very nervous. Sound like PW? You're an idiot. But the thing is, he's being serious. I'm saying it super sarcastically. That's the big difference. It's a big difference, trust me. It's a big difference. I don't think this runner's gonna go anywhere, to be honest. Regardless, I don't know how else I can manage this trade other than this. Alright, I'm out. I'm up $83. Amazing. If you're not making $10,000 a day on 200 contracts, just quit. Goodness gracious. It works. Maybe I should start doing that. Just start saying ridiculous stuff that doesn't make sense. And then I'll get all the smooth brainers to join this channel. The thing is, the problem is, pandas, all you guys don't have smooth brains. Like, all you guys are sentient beings that are capable of thinking for yourselves and can tell BS from non-BS. And so that's why you're joining this channel. And you're not on Patrick Weiland's channel. So the problem is that if I go the route of Patrick Weiland, then I'm just going to get a bunch of smooth brainers. I'm just going to get a bunch of smooth brainers. And I'll be talking to a bunch of smooth brainers. I don't know if I could do it, pandas. I just don't think I could do it. It'll just be me yelling the entire time, just like him. Just pure emotions. I don't think I'm just not capable of that. It's not part. Look at this tick shot, perfectly to the tick. I hope it keeps going down. This doesn't take me out by the tick. It just gives me so much FOMO when it happens. Get the smoothies out. I have to deal with too many smooth brains in my house. Oh man, ouch, ouch. All right, okay. Andrews, it's $2,000 for PW's. He sells a course for $2,000. I mean, that'll make your brain real smooth. Might as well just get a clothes iron and just put it right to your head. $2,000 just to get a smooth brain. Whoa. Sign me up.
$10,000 tick trap.
Trap on a 10,000 tick chart. Huh. I got out of that trade exactly. Why was my target right here, right where you saw reverse? Well, it was a 1-to-1. It was simply a 1-to-1 trade. That's why I got out right there. And other traders did too, as you can see. Bobby says, I know some new YouTubers selling for $6,800. Oh my, that's a frictionless brain. It's absolutely frictionless. Breaking the limits of physics of this world. Actually creating something that is frictionless. Trap on the 10,000 tick chart. I'm like curious if this is going to work out. I feel like it will push down pretty hard because we got to fill the gap on the 5-minute chart. Makes sense to me. 20 EMA though blocking. I don't know. I'm just sitting on my pause, Panda. This is just too confusing. Honestly, FOMC, this is what you'll typically see. Until 2 p.m. is probably going to be like this until 2, and then, yeah. They need to use that guy's brain or anyone purchasing that product's brain for like scientific research. Anyone purchasing a $6,800 course on YouTube, especially, they need to rally those people. They need to gather those people for research. How do these people survive in this world? It's just how could they have survived so far? I feel bad. I honestly feel bad for those people. All right, I'm done talking about smooth brainers. I mean, we're up $83, so I mean, crazy profits here. You know what I'm saying? Crazy profits. Trap about a trigger on a 10,000 tick. Trap trigger is 10,000 tick chart. Very interesting. Very interesting. I can't take it. It's not. There's no correlation really between all the other charts. Nothing's really speaking to me to go short here. It's a rogue. It's going rogue. 10,000 tick chart's going rogue. Turtle Toes has it right. I mean, if you want to get a real wrinkly brain, like a 90-year-old man's wrinkly parts, then join this stream. This is the stream you need to join. I'm excited for 2 p.m. though, Pandas. I hope you guys are too. 2 p.m. is going to be fireworks. Just get ready. Just get ready. Unfortunately, because of that, the stream itself, all the volume is drained. It's going to be all released at 2 p.m. Epson says, I just bought a typewriter repair course for $5.99. Great value. I mean, sure. There's a niche for that. That's better than $6,800 to buy a course off YouTube. How to trade. YouTuber trading. Yeah, I feel bad because like you'll get like some like maybe like some people who are a little more let's say naive on the internet, maybe some older people who would see that and they actually would want to purchase that. That is, there's at least one or two people out there that may purchase it. Yeah, gullible or, just really naive. Wow, price action has been horrendous. But as expected, and that's kind of why it's good to have a community, right? Because let's say you just started and you're wondering why does the price action suck so much right now? Well, because you have a community with more experience, more seasoned, people who have seen more things, all gathered in one place to tell everyone that, hey, today's FOMC day, and please be aware of that. So this is the reason why. Yeah, I mean, there's something about like making it expensive because you're thinking if I'm spending $6,800, then it's like, then for sure it should work, and it should be if I follow exactly, it will give me very clear instructions on what to do. But unfortunately, no. Price action is really the only king when it comes to trading, to be honest. All right, pandas. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Just be aware 2 p.m. today. Be careful out there, and 9 o'clock for the pre-market, 9:15 for the mainstream. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Sorry, it's a little, you can only take what the market gives you, and the market gives you nothing. There's nothing to take. But still up $83. I'll take it. I'll take it. But pandas, with that being said, hope everyone does well. If you're going to make or break your account during news, good luck. Godspeed. And I'll see you guys. Hopefully I hear good news from you guys tomorrow. With that being said, pandas, as always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.
5-minute trap.